one of our many barbecues we have at Brad Boyle Motorsports. We spend a lot of time preparing for it and try to make it a fun day for everybody, and make as much money as we can for different charities. Today was the RepubliQ, and it's a extremely well-run rehabilitation, schooling, education program that has been very successful through many years.
Chris, I want to talk a little bit about Steve McQueen's tenure. You think of Boyle's RepubliQ, at least I do, and you think about Steve McQueen. How long was he there, and how did you help him?
Well, Steve was only with us a little over a year. The manner, if you followed Steve's career at all, you can see little elements of that oppositional and ornery kind of guy that was probably just like that in the cottages for the staff that worked with him in that time. I personally think back to The Great Escape and how many times he got thrown in the cooler and the behaviors that he did and what he did once he was in there, and it makes me think of all the behaviors he probably exhibited while he was in placement. I like to think that what Boyle's RepubliQ did, because certainly I wasn't there to be part of that process affecting him, but I like to think that Boyle's RepubliQ created for him what we try and do for the boys and girls now, which is to open his eyes a little bit and make him see that his options are more plentiful than what he currently believed, that there's more possibility for what he could become in the future. And that's a huge part of what we try and do with the boys and girls. And even this event today, the fact that they're here and you're here, it broadens their thoughts about what the world looks like and what their place in it could be.
Well, I plan all the menus and plan all the events that we do. For example, the bakery did the desserts today.
Is that from that's great food.
A year ago, we opened a commercial bakery, and we had the kids in class learning how to do all this. So they made all the desserts today.
What is the job outlook for culinary students?
The food service industry is the fastest growing segment of the U.S. economy. Everybody has to eat. And so there's jobs everywhere in all facets of food service, manufacturing, distribution, operations, and we teach the kids all about it. We expose them to all those opportunities.
Put a lot of time and effort to do it. Mr. Brad Boyle, give him a round of applause. Brad Boyle. How did you get involved in this, and how long have you been doing it?
I'm 12 now, so probably 3 years. No, I've been racing motorcycles for probably 15 years, and like a lot of them got hurt and decided I had to get a real job. And
what type of racing did you do, Brad?
Mostly motocross and TT, and had a good time. And then I had to get a street bike and met the back end of a '65 Ford station wagon. It didn't move.
Funny how that works.
No, yeah, you're right. They're a lot bigger.
Well, you know, I got a call from Marty Tripes asking me to come do this today. What's your relationship with Marty? You known him for a while?
Yeah, Marty and I have known each other for quite a while. We've built some bikes together. Marty's built some for me, and he's a close friend and a really, really good resource for all kinds of different motorcycle related.
Tell me about your motorcycle collection. How many bikes you got in there, Brad?
I think there's 400 or 500 here, something like that. And I've got another 400 or 500, a couple other locations. And they're the ones that either need to be restored, fixed up, or just haven't got to them yet.
Just start picking them up and gathering them over the years?
Yeah. When we were younger, I couldn't afford the things that I wanted. And we were blessed enough to have a business that became successful with a lot of hard work and time. And I'm living my childhood at 55 to 60 years old now, even though I'm not that old.
Tell me about Brad Boyle Motorsports. What exactly do you do and what do you sell?
Well, believe it or not, I don't sell anything. This is a hobby for me. And I enjoy giving back to charities and businesses like that because I've been so blessed and lucky and fortunate. And it's time for me to share what I've been doing for the past 4 or 5 years, and remember some of these old bikes that a lot of people don't get
and old
to
riders.
see. Old riders.
And old announcers, too.
Yeah, and old guys like me, you know.
How did you get hooked up with Boyle's RepubliQ?
Well, I through the motorcycle collecting and restorations, I met a lot of nice people. I'd done some charity shows prior to meeting the Boys Republic or the people involved, and they were kind enough to open their arms to me and allow me to be a part of their program, as well as I read a lot about how successful they are and how they turn out such wonderful young adults. And anybody who works for the state, don't forgive me, but they do a great job, the state does, but the Boys Republic turns out such wonderful boys and girls, and they aren't boys and girls, they're young adults, and have such a great success rate that I have made that, for me, my #1 charity, to participate in anything I can do to help it grow.
Well, on behalf of everybody here, I want to thank you very much. Brad Boyle, ladies and gentlemen, the man in charge.
Be inclined to think of in the way of donations, or certainly our sponsorship chair was here earlier and had all the information about the show. Everything that is contributed today or from the show is all being focused towards what you heard Frank talk about in terms of our culinary programs. Over the next few years, we plan on expanding those and increasing the job training and the vocational opportunities for our students. So we appreciate anything, and thank you again for being out here today. And Brad, thank you very much for your coordinating the whole day.
You do a little
This is
talking.
an appreciation for Brad, for everything that he does. This is a special plaque for Brad.
Wow, look at this. In commemoration
Very nice.
and recognition of a new beginning for 12/2015. Congrats.
Well, I can go home now.
You're done.
Gosh, this is very humbling for me to be up here with Vinnie's son, Mike, to give him an award from the Boys Republic for what Vinnie has done for them. And I keep going around everywhere trying to find somebody that does know Vinnie, and I don't seem to be able to find anybody. So if there's anybody here that doesn't know who Vinnie is, raise your hand. That's what I figured. Mike's dad, Vinnie, did so much for the Boys Republic, and we would prefer to have given this award to the whole family at one time, but fortunately, we've got his great son here to accept the award on behalf of the Manzak family. This particular award was made by the boys at the Boys Republic, like all the awards are, for the Friends of Steve McQueen Car and Motorcycle Show. So this is handmade by them and for the Manzak family.
Thank you. Yeah, this thing is legit. This is a big one. Thank you, Boys Republic, and everyone for supporting the Boys Republic. But more importantly, I wanted to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the love that everyone has given our family in regards to my father. He loved this community, he loved everyone, and he never wanted to stop being involved. And I know if he was alive and with us today, he'd be here talking your ear off, telling you a story, and doing whatever he could to make the next deal or to plan the next one, because he just couldn't get enough of this group of people, and he couldn't speak highly enough of Brad and everyone that's involved out here today. And I wanted to say thank you very much for all of my family and for my dad for all the love over the years. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Ladies and gentlemen,
I can add
one more time.
I know he's looking down on us right here, but I think this is especially important because Vinnie was always a guy behind the scenes, never got the recognition he deserved, and I'm glad that we can do it for him now.
We have a lot of fun. Next time, hopefully you'll be out here with us, having a good time and enjoying the day, and good food and good people. Thanks a million for everything, and hope to see you soon. Bye now.